So let's close out this session with one final piece of information from Richard Wiseman, who's a fantastic researcher, very interesting researcher in the UK, academic, professor of psychology. 10 years he spent looking into luck. And here's a very good summary statement for all that research. Quote, lucky people generate their own good fortune via 4 basic principles. First, they are skilled at creating, and second, noticing chance opportunities. They make lucky decisions by listening to their intuition. They create self-fulfilling prophecies via positive expectations. And they adopt a resilient attitude that transforms bad luck into good. Now, this may sound like, oh, please, come on, Are you seriously telling me that this is a difference between lucky people and unlucky people? But here's the deal. Wiseman can do something very interesting. He can put an ad in the newspaper for unlucky people, bring them into his lab, run them through his process that's based on this, and at the end of that, those people swear they're lucky, having spent an entire lifetime, in some cases, of being completely unlucky. So he has a very, very successfully distilled down set of principles here that I would encourage you to actually look at and think about. So creating and noticing chance opportunities, listening to their intuition, creating self-fulfilling prophecies via positive expectations. In other words, expecting things to work out, just expecting positive results. And incidentally, there's a lot of academic research around self-fulfilling prophecies. Lots of times they're on the negative side, but they also work on the positive side. And a resilient attitude that transforms bad luck into good. In other words, a sort of can-do, an attitude that if something bad happens, you look for the silver lining and you go on. That's what a resilient attitude means. So I mentioned that we're going to be incorporating a lot of positive psychology type stuff in here, because if you're on this end of the model, you're really stuck in symbolic consciousness, and there's all kinds of things that you can do about that. This is a very good example of that, right? You can actually get lucky. So you can get Wiseman's book. It's called The Luck Factor. This text is extracted from an article that you can find online at his website. You can go to theluckfactor.com or richardwiseman.com and find all kinds of stuff. He just does all kinds of really super interesting research. Okay, I'll see you in the next session.